Johnny, a great win here today coming from behind against Rotherham. What did you think of that game?
Funny game, really. I thought second half we was outstanding. Really good, really energetic, had control of the game. Worked our way back into it, obviously going in behind. So a funny game, really, because I thought first half we was poor, to be honest, and off of it, and probably second best to most things. It was a scrappy half of football. weren't pretty to watch, but get in at 0-0, you know. But we give a bad goal from our point of view away, and it wasn't looking, it wasn't a good half. So we had to make sure that we made improvements in the second half. The boys needed to step up and put the first half behind them, and they've done that emphatically. I've got to say, I think second half we was brilliant. Up there, played really good football, energetic, first to everything, and really boxed them, camped them in for a lot of that period, and got the goals that have ultimately won us the game. So a strange game to sort of dissect, because our performance was so different in both halves.
What did you say to the boys, especially going in 1-0 down at the break and then coming out and scoring like 5 minutes after the restart?
Yeah, well, I weren't happy, to be honest, because I just think the standards that we've set ourselves in the main, like we was well short of that in the first half. I understand that Rotherham are a good team and they're going to come, they're not going to make it easy for you. I didn't expect it to be necessarily free-flowing early on, but I just felt we lacked a bit of energy. We gave the ball away too often, and it created a little bit of sort of chaos in the game. We never had control. So that was one of my messages. We have to keep the ball for longer periods. We have to be better in possession. We have to be more courageous in possession. And we just made a little adjustment as far as trying to get sort of Smudge to play a little bit deeper, closer to Reeves, just to get some control in the game. Let Miles sort of roam a little bit higher, and I felt we got control of it. The skip and Smudge in there was able to get on the ball, get us ticking, get us playing. And then that means we can get up in their half, and that means that we can be tight behind it. When the ball does turn over, we're able to lock on because we've kept the ball for longer periods, and it becomes difficult for Rotherham to get out. They had nowhere to go at times. So I really like that in the second half. Credit to the boys for taking the info on, but credit for the boys. The energy levels were completely different. They stepped up in that second half, and we needed to. Otherwise, the game would have been gone. So really pleased with that.
And how good is it to have Jake Reeves score his first goal of the season and Matty get his fifth?
Yeah, look, you get a penalty and Matty does what Matty does. I thought he was a nuisance as well in the second half. Him and Omar worked tirelessly for the team. But I thought the captain, Reeves, he really helped us gain control in the game with his overall play, getting on the ball, ticking us, just sustaining attacks for us. But then obviously he pops up with that goal as well, which is a proper bonus. We ain't seen too many of them from Reeves, but he's got that in his locker. He's got good technique. If he does get in shooting range, I encourage him to take them on. But then you've got to execute it. Great strike, good move. The detail in the set for him to come on and hit it first time, and then to pull it off. Great goal, and I thought he was the epitome of us really in that second half.
And how good were the boys coming on, like Callum Maycott, Antoine Hackford, nearly combined from the start?
Yeah, that would have been a nice one, and that's why we brought him on. Antoine, as the game starts to get stretched, he's got that pace, to get in behind, and Callum's got a real appetite to get after the ball, and shows a discipline within the shape, and he's a real. Listen, he's frustrated not to be playing. They both are to be starting games, and they're more than capable. But today we needed him to come on and do that role. Riley Harbottle comes on, makes a brilliant header at the end there. He'll be disappointed that he's not started today, and that's understandable, But what you have to be ready to come on and help the team do the job and see it through. And those boys and also at the end as well, Danilo coming on just to get pressure on the ball and see it through. You're hoping he gets a chance, but really he's on to just try and give us the energy to see the game through, and we've done it.
And returning to winning ways here today, will that give us the momentum we need going into Tuesday and then also to Doncaster on Saturday?
Yeah, look, it's a good win. Tuesday will look different. Of course, it's a game that we want to win. We have to win now because of the result. I just said that to the lads in there. We need to win Tuesday because we want to go through in that competition. Yes, it's not it's not the top of our list of priorities, of course, but it's going to be an opportunity for lads to get games as well, to show me that that's what we missed in the last game in that competition. We missed the opportunity for lads to go, come on, here I am, play me, and it was a bad result. So we need to put that right on Tuesday. We need to get a win on the board. Of course, it will look and feel different to today because it won't be packed like it was in here today, and it's bouncing, and the crowd are up and they're getting behind us. They'll have a role to play Tuesday, but it'll feel different, and that's fine. That's understandable. But we want to win that game. We'd had a few defeats in a row, so it was important today that we broke that up. We've got a win. It's a really good win. Yeah, it's a good team. Right, so. Enjoy this one. Tuesday will come around quick, and then we've got another 2 tough road trips again. So it's a tough league, isn't it? But it's brilliant. Really loving the games. Loving what I'm seeing from the team. I think the supporters are enjoying it as well, and it's important that you enjoy these days,
And finally, you touched on it there as well, just a word on the fans, especially in the second half, helping us over the line.
Yeah, look, we didn't give them anything to shout about in the first half, and it's important that, especially at home, that we try and create that momentum. But again, the opposition aren't just going to let you do what you want, so you do have to earn the right. And look, we had to wait till half time really to make the adjustments, and as soon as the second half started, you could see we had a different energy about us, and the crowd feed off of it, and then it all starts to come together. And once we equalised, you could feel them, you could feel it in the ground that it was sort of wave after wave really of attack, and they're trying to suck the ball into the net there. So to get the winner for Matty to score the pen down at him, we should have had some more, to be fair, in the end, being really sort of harsh on the group. But listen, great win, well done everyone, players, supporters were brilliant, and it's a good day for us.
Brilliant.